The Don Hanson Charitable Foundation's 2021 Great British Water Project box contains a really exciting activity called the Blind Taste Test, which will allow you to find out which water type your students prefer the taste of, and also to compare their findings nationwide. It'll be really interesting to see if different parts of the country prefer different types of water, choosing from bottled mineral water, regular tap water, or filtered tap water. The point being to find out whether we really need all those plastic bottles of mineral water. All you need to do to take part is to unpackage the contents of your Great British Water Project box. You'll find 3 AQUAPHOR water filter jugs, 100 recyclable plastic cups, 4 student score sheets, 1 activity leader result sheet, the project instructions, and 3 sticky labels and 1 marker pen. The first step is to nominate a teacher to act as the leader of this activity. Then, without the student seeing, you've got to unpackage all of the contents, including the 3 AQUAPHOR water filter jugs. And you'll have the 3 jugs plus 3 filter units. You only need 1 of these, so you can put 2 to one side. For the third one, make sure you cure the water filter unit and install it in just 1 of the jugs. The other 2 do not need water filter units. Install that when it's cured, and you can find out how to cure it by reading the instructions on the box sides and the instructions enclosed within. And then, when your 3 jugs are ready, apply the 3 sticky labels. It's very important that the students don't see which jug you apply the labels to. It doesn't matter, just make sure you record which jug has the label relating to the water filter. So just apply the label at the bottom. So you'll end up with 3 labeled jugs. Take the leader result sheet and without the student seeing, mark on it which jug is the one with the filter. In my case, jug number 1. So that one will be the filtered tap water jug. So circle that on your sheet. Next, take the 4 student score sheets, and you'll notice that each score sheet has 8 individual scorecards. You need to cut these out, ready to give 1 to each student. As you've got 4 sheets, you've got 32 scorecards in total. If you need more, just simply photocopy one of these sheets or download from www.hansonbox.org and print as many copies as you need. The next step is to take the jug that has the installed cured water filter and fill that up with tap water and let the water run through the filter. And don't forget to remove the water filter so the students see identical jugs. Take the second jug and fill this with bottled mineral water. Remember, this jug must not have a cured water filter unit in it. It's just the jug. Make sure you write down which jug has the bottled mineral water. In my case, this is number 2. So I'm going to circle on my sheet. Bottled mineral water is jug number 2. Then for the third jug, fill this one up with tap water. Remember, it doesn't have a cured filter unit. This will just be regular, unfiltered tap water. And don't forget to make that record on your activity leader score sheet. So in my case, the tap water is jug 3. So you'll end up with 3 jugs full of water that look identical except their labels. Then take the cups and give each student in your class 3 cups. There's 100 here, so enough for just over 33 kids. But you can also use washed regular cups or glasses as well. Use the marker pen and write on 1, 2, 3. You might have to pass the marker pen around the class so that each child can label each cup 1, 2, 3. Then the activity leader takes each jug around the class and pours a little bit of each jug into the corresponding cup. So for example, I would walk around the class and pour a little bit of water from jug 1 into every single cup labelled jug 1, and then do likewise with the other 2 jugs. Each student will have 3 cups, each cup with a small sample of water from each of the 3 jugs. You're now ready to begin. Don't forget, you mustn't allow the students to find out which water type is in which jug. That must stay anonymous. When you're all ready, instruct the students to drink a small sip of each cup in turn, starting with cup 1, and then after each sampling, instruct them to write down on their score sheet the result that they give each water type. There's 5 options to choose from. Once you've completed the activity and all 3 water samples have been tasted by the students, you'll end up with the 3 results on each of the students' score sheets. Once the class has written down all of their results, it's time for the activity leader to collate the data. Take the activity leader result sheet and instruct the class to put their hands up for the ratings that they chose for each of the samples. So for example, say to the class, how many people chose +2 points for this sample, then +1, then 0, then -1, and -2, and then fill in the data on the corresponding section of the form. Then repeat for the second sample and the third sample. You will have then completed your results sheet. Please scan this and email it to water@hansonbox.org before the end of July 2021. We're going to collate all of the results and create an interactive map so you can find out how your preferences relate to schools in other parts of the UK. Please send in your data by the end of July 2021. It'll be really interesting to find out whether students prefer filtered tap water, bottled mineral water, or unfiltered tap water. And this will have implications on whether we need to use bottled mineral water in the UK or whether tap water tastes just as good. And it'll also be really interesting to find out whether there are regional differences in different parts of the country. Please send in your data by the end of July so that we can collate it and launch a live interactive map on August the 11th as part of a live broadcast event which we warmly invite you to be part of. We really hope your students enjoy the blind taste test, and thank you again for participating in the Great British Water Project. Don't forget to sign up for the 2021 Hanson Box. Visit www.hansonbox.org for details.